Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, hi, how are you? My name is Angela, and in today's video, we're going to be talking about DTF transfers on your Epson F2100 direct-to-garment printer. If you do not know what DTF is, it's not what you're thinking. Okay, at least if you're my age, it's not what you're thinking. It is direct-to-film. It is pretty much ink printed on film, aka transfer sheet, and that's pretty much what it is. So DTF is like taking over the entire garment industry, decorating industry, and there really isn't a DTF printer. A lot of printers are converted to DTF printers, and the issue, I guess, with that is most printers are not made to print with white ink, so that is why they get converted to accept white ink. But the Epson F2100 is made for white ink. It's part of the whole DTG process. So the DTG is a direct-to-garment printer, which means you're usually printing on t-shirts, and it's directly into the garment. Literally, when you touch the design that you print on DTG, it just feels like a t-shirt. You don't really feel the ink. So that is why a lot of people like DTG. But DTF is a new thing, and you can definitely do it with a DTG printer. I know the question is gonna come up, okay, Angela, you have a DTG printer, why would you do DTF? So DTG is printed on 100% cotton, normally ring spun cotton, and prints come out different depending on what type of shirt you use. There's like low budget shirts, like the cheap Gildans, and then there's like great shirts, which is the cotton heritage, which costs more money, but your print comes out better. So the biggest downfall you will see people don't like DTG printers is because the cost of the white ink. You need 2 white ink cartridges, and to get a very, very vibrant print, let's say on a black, because you're going from black to color, you know, it obviously uses a lot of white ink. So the DTF transfer will come in handy because you use almost, not that you don't use any white ink, but it's a lot less, very significantly less. And the DTF can be applied to like nylon, polyester, just a bunch of different fabrics versus just the cotton, and like dry fit material. Like there's just so many different blends that you can use a DTF transfer on. So the supplies we're gonna need are DTF sheets and the DTF powder. Both of these are from shopmelco.com. They do have a lot of different sizes. I do kid stuff. You probably can't even hear me. I do kid stuff, so I got the small sheets, and powder's the powder. The other perk of using the Epson F2100 is they have really big sheets that you can use, and you're platinum. So technically, this is the biggest platinum I have, because like I said, I mostly do kid stuff. But this definitely works for adult shirts. It's 14 by 16, I believe. So there's different size sheets, and you can print on the entire thing, the entire sheet. So you can get a different platen. I mean, a lot of you guys, if you're in the adult industry, you probably have the bigger platen. This is only a medium. You probably have the large, extra large. So you can print a bunch of little logos. You can do like 2 on 1 sheet. There's a lot you can do. If you have any other questions about the Epson DTG, if you can go ahead and go to Melco's YouTube channel, and they have a bunch of videos. He is very helpful, but he's like the DTG master. His name is John LeDrew. All right, so I saw this design that I wanted to do on Etsy, and I was like, oh, it would be so cute on one of my lavender or pink AJ Blank shirts. AJ Blanks are not made for DTG, so I was like, it's not gonna look right. If I do it, it's not gonna print correctly how I would like it, nice and super vibrant. Then I was like, oh my god, I forgot I could do DTF transfers. So the DTF transfer will work on my purple and lavender and pink shirts. So we're gonna go ahead and try that out today, and I'm gonna show you step by step how to print DTF transfers with your Epson F2100 machine. I got my Epson F2100 from Todd at Melco. So if you want more information, his information is always down below. But let's get to setting up how we're gonna do this whole process. Okay, so here's the transfer paper, and I am going to get some tape. And you want to have the match side face up. And I'm putting tape so that it doesn't move. And for the platen height, you want the platen height at 1. And the platen height, if you don't know, is at the bottom. So you want it at 1. All right. Alright, sorry, my machine is loud, so I'm gonna try to talk louder. So We're gonna start in light color t-shirt standard to print the color first, and I'm gonna drag and drop the design in. I'm going to make it a little bit bigger, about right here. And you want to flip your design. That is in layout settings. So we're going to flip it. All right, and then I'm gonna go back to print settings, and we're gonna hit light color t-shirt standard, print quality level 2. That is all you need, and we are going to go ahead and print it. Alright, look how vibrant that is. We're gonna let it sit for about a minute and set up the printer for the white. Okay, so now that we printed the color, we're gonna go to dark color t-shirt standard level 1. So literally almost no white ink, but hey, that's all you need. And I'm gonna put a pause of 15 seconds between the colors, that way I could stop it, because we only want the white ink. We don't want anything else, just white. So right when the white's done, we're gonna cancel the print. Ink density, we're gonna go to -20 and reduce white area to 4. That is it, and we are gonna hit print. Alright, then we're going to cancel the print. Okay, now we're going to take it off of here. Here's the back, and then here's the front. Alright, and here is my little container thing, and using the DTF powder from shopmelco.com. Alright, and I'm going to just pour some onto the transfer. You want a good amount, and you can reuse this after the fact. And we're just going to make sure we get the whole, like everything, the whole design needs to be covered in this. The whole entire design. Right. Sorry, I know my lighting isn't the best down here, but I am trying. And again, just make sure you just have it in a container where you can just, some people just leave all the excess in here and just use a scooper and scoop it up. I don't do this often. It's the first time, so. Alright, so the whole thing is covered, and I'm going to, oops, I have 2 papers. And, well, at least I realized it now, and I am going to just make sure we get all the excess off. So here's really what the transfer looks like. I didn't realize I had 2 transfer sheets, so that's what it looks like. Super vibrant. Just make sure we got all that excess off. Alright, and then we are going to cure this for 45 seconds under the heat press. Okay. Here is what the back looks like. And here is what the front looks like. So now we're gonna apply it to a shirt. I gotta pick the color shirt. I was gonna do black and I realized there's black dots, and I was gonna do, maybe I'll just do red. Maybe red. Okay, I thought I recorded it, but I didn't. But I heated just the plain shirt at, it's at 311 degrees, 3 seconds just to get the moisture out, just so it's a nice flat surface. These are the ruffle shirts for girls on ajblanks.com. And I'm still waiting for the heat press to get down to 300, and we will just be pressing the transfer on. All right, so here is the design. And I'm gonna just heat it 300 degrees for 20 seconds. Medium pressure. It is a cool peel, so you have to, you could shake it, or you can just wait for it to cool down. Okay, so quick peel. All right, there's nothing left over. And then we're gonna press it again. For, let's do 10 seconds. I don't know, I'm paranoid. I always have to press things 2 times after I take off a transfer sheet, so just have it. Right, there it is. Get some better light. Here is what it looks like. It turned out super, super cute. Woo. So again, there's no such thing yet as a DTF printer, one made specifically to print DTF transfers. They're all converted, and the printers that exist that are converted, the ink, the white ink is not made for the printer. So that's why you get a lot of clogging issues. So that's why a lot of people try to get into it and don't. But like I said, the Epson F2100 is made for white ink, and it definitely does the transfers as well. It's the only one that in this age is made but not made, if that makes any sense. So if you're interested in running a transfer business, that's what you want to do, then you can get this. If you just want to do t-shirts, you can literally do both. It's up to you, because technically, yes, I could just sell this transfer $5 for the transfer, and with ink cost and the paper, it probably is like $1.25 for this transfer is the cost to me. Now if I could buy the paper in bulk, I'm sure it'd be a lot cheaper. Right now I only got 20 sheets, so it was like about $1 a sheet. So you buy a paper in bulk, obviously your price goes down significantly. Maybe you can get down to like 50 cents, and then you sell them for $5. It takes you all of 3 minutes to do an entire transfer, so it's pretty profitable. But yes, that's up close what it looks like. Came out really good, so I'm super excited. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up, consider subscribing, and if you have any questions at all, leave them down below and I can try to answer them for you. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!